Or so ago, children were told to be quiet in church and parishioners sang from a hymn book.
Well, in many churches it is still that way, but now some are beginning what they are calling contemporary worship. At the cutting edge of that movement is Mount Corinth Missionary Baptist Church in Houston's 5th Ward. Their services are not held on Sunday, but on the third Friday night of the month. Eyewitness News reporter Deborah Wrigley takes us to Friday Night Live.
At first glance, it's a picture of people quietly going to evening worship, but it's the calm before a storm. Devotion done to a beat at a volume that raises the roof of Mount Corinth Missionary Baptist Church. It's the world of contemporary worship created by Reverend Lamar Patterson.
Interacting with those individuals who didn't go to church, I began to discover, and listening to them, a disconnect. So that kind of just led me in this way.
The way for him was to create Master P Ministries and create Friday Night Live. It's church probably unlike you've ever seen it before, and that's the point of Friday Night Live. The packaging has been changed to make it appeal to a new generation, but the message inside is the same.
God chose Abraham.
Sandwiched between the hip-hop praise songs, Patterson is at the pulpit, dressed for the venue, wearing designer sneakers, not wearing a tie.
So that although he didn't have nothing, he had the word of God.
The sermons are not fire and brimstone, but adapted for the audience. Instead of David and Bathsheba, for example,
Jennifer Lopez and Sean P. Diddy Combs. Show people how it relates. Show people how you can have all of these things that the world says you can have and not be satisfied.
The Friday night service began about a year ago. It's a draw for the young.
I ain't know it was gonna be this. Just straight as fire. I ain't know it was gonna be like this.
All the way. It's mixed with everything. Like you get your word and you can get hype and everything. It's all to the glory of God.
For parents, even grandparents.
The young at heart was me. I was the young at heart.
What began as a service for the congregation is drawing from outside the church and city. 300 people and more fill the pews. Ricky Rose drove in from Lufkin.
It's different, it's fresh, it's new, and it's just, I think it's the wave. I mean, the wave of the future.
And for other ministers, Beaumont pastor Victor Fulton wanted to see all this for himself.
When the evangelicals began praise worship a few years back, people thought that was pretty strange to worship God like that. Well, this is our praise and worship. Welcome in.
For now, Friday Night Live is held once a month. It may be expanded because of its growing popularity, and that says this new generation of preacher is a blessing.
God said, eyes have not seen and ears have not heard. So I'm just walking. I just want to walk in the will, and wherever it takes me, I'm willing to go.
Deborah Wrigley, 13 Eyewitness News.